Illinois is infamous for high property taxes, but here's the good news. We found 10 Chicago suburbs that actually save you money. Whether you're a family looking for value or a professional planning your next move, these places could put thousands back in your pocket each year. Today, we're counting down the 10 best Chicago suburbs with the lowest property tax rate. And stick around because one suburb on the list doesn't charge its residents a single penny in municipal property taxes. Let's jump in. Coming in at number 10 is Orland Park, a popular southwest suburb about 40 minutes from the Loop that combines affordability with tax relief. The median price home here is in the mid 300s, and the village's own levy makes only about 5% of a typical property tax bill here. The secret is Orland Square Mall and several shopping centers, which generate sale tax revenue that offsets what homeowners pay. As a result, Orland Park's effective property tax rate hovers around 2% of the home value, noticeably lower than in most nearby towns. Residents enjoy big city amenities like parks, shopping, and dining without the big city tax burden. Plus, the village has 3 metro stations at 143rd, 153rd, and 179th streets for easy commutes and highly regarded schools. It's an appealing, convenient lifestyle that is comparatively low taxes. Coming in at number 9 is Elk Grove Village. Elk Grove is about 20 to 25 miles northwest of downtown Chicago, roughly a 30-minute drive in normal traffic. The single-family housing stock is mostly in the mid-century, 1950s, 1960s. Single-family homes generally start in the mid-300s for an older, smaller home with a single-car garage and go up to the mid-600s for houses that have seen significant renovations and updates. Elk Grove leveraged its businesses to fund services and lighten the load on residents. It boasts one of the lowest total property tax rates in the northwest suburbs with an effective tax rate of just 1.85%, well below neighboring towns. Meanwhile, locals enjoy a suburban sweet spot of affordable neighborhoods, great services, plenty of parks, and even summer events. Coming in at number 8 is Schaumburg, a shopper's paradise that comes with tax perks. Schaumburg sits about 25 to 30 miles northwest of Chicago. By car, the drive typically takes around 40 to 50 minutes. Single-family homes start at around the mid-300s and can exceed 900 for larger, newer construction. Schaumburg, like Orland Park, is quite large and prices vary by neighborhoods. Most of the housing stock was built in the late 1970s into the late 1980s. Thanks to its retail riches like the giant Woodfield Mall, Schaumburg famously didn't levy any municipal property taxes on residents until 2009. Even today, the village share of property tax bill is minimal with an effective rate of around the mid 2% range. On a typical single-family home, around $250,000 to $300,000, that works out to a median tax bill of roughly $5,800 per year, quite reasonable for Chicagoland. Families love the park, the library, young professionals enjoy nightlife and job opportunities, and everyone likes that living here won't break the bank in taxes. If you want the big city convenience with a lighter tax load, Schaumburg is a great choice. Coming in at number 7 is Lombard, known as the Lilac Village. Lombard lies around 20 miles directly west of downtown Chicago. That translates to roughly 30 to 40 minutes drive via I-290 under typical traffic. The median home price here is around $320,000 to $380,000, and an effective property tax rate is roughly around 2.3%. Moderate by Illinois standards. Lombard keeps taxes in check in part thanks to a healthy commercial sector. It hosts the Yorktown Center, a major mall, and surrounding retail that generates substantial sales tax revenue. That boosts the village's budget and limits the burden on homeowners. The local government is also financially responsible, often imposing only modest or no annual tax increases. Meanwhile, residents enjoy a quaint downtown with mom and pop shops, the beautiful Lilac Park, and highly regarded schools. Many young families choose Lombard as an affordable alternative to pricier neighborhoods like Glen Ellen or Wheaton without sacrificing the amenities or convenience. In short, Lombard offers a friendly community, a great location, and one of the lighter tax burdens around. Coming in at number 6 is Downers Grove, a suburb that delivers big benefits with relatively low taxes. Downers Grove is roughly 22 miles southwest of Chicago by car. That's typically about a 35 to 45 minute drive depending on traffic. Single family homes start in the mid 300s for older stock and can exceed $1 million for larger new builds. Downers Grove is actually where my wife and I are building our new home. Check out our video all about Downers Grove, and if you're interested in new construction, see the link below for my new construction in Downers Grove. Downers Grove's effective property tax rate is around 1.8 to 1.9 of a home's value, noticeably below the DuPage average. One reason is the large tax base. The village benefits from major employers, car dealerships, and a lot of shopping and dining that brings in sales tax revenue. In fact, the village's own operations make up only about 8% of a typical property tax bill, with schools taking the large share. For residents, Downers Grove is beloved for its top-notch schools, numerous parks, and lively community events. The downtown is vibrant and walkable, and commuters appreciate the direct Metro train line into Chicago. All that, and you still get more breathing room in your budget when the tax bill arrives. Downers Grove strikes a rare balance between a thriving community and a reasonable property tax bill. If you're already looking at listings, I totally get it. My name is Raphael, a local real estate agent here in the Chicago suburbs, and my team have helped people just like you relocate to the Chicago suburbs. All of my info is in the description box below. You can call, text, or even book a free consultation with us. We'll help you figure out the right suburb, weigh the trade-offs, and make sure you're set up for success. Now let's continue to our countdown. Coming in at number 5 is Long Grove. Long Grove feels pleasantly secluded, yet it's only about 28 to 30 miles north of Chicago. Driving from Long Grove to downtown is typically around 45 to 60 minute trip. Long Grove has large lots, and single-family homes here start in the mid-800s and can exceed $1.5 million for larger, newer construction. Many homes are older but have beautiful updates. Long Grove is a scenic, upscale suburb that levies no municipal property taxes at all. That's right, the village takes 0% in property taxes from residents, funding itself through sales taxes, mostly from its quaint downtown shops, state funds, and fees. The absence of a state village tax is a big relief for homeowners. Long Grove features large wooded lots, luxury homes, and even a charming historic downtown with a famous covered bridge and seasonal festivals. Many families are drawn to top-tier schools like Stevenson High School, one of Illinois' best public high schools. Services in Long Grove are a bit leaner. There is no municipal water in some areas, but the residents are happy, and that makes the trade-off. If you want an upscale, semi-rural lifestyle and love the idea of villages saying, "Keep your money, we won't tax you," Long Grove is calling your name. Coming in at number 4 is Indian Head Park. Indian Head Park is a little-known southwest suburb with much to offer. Indian Head Park sits about 18 miles southwest from Chicago's Loop, which makes for a quick drive of roughly about 25 to 35 minutes in normal traffic. While there's no metro station here in this tiny village, residents are only a few minute drive from stations in neighboring communities such as Western Springs or Hinsdale on the BNSF line, where a train into downtown takes only about 30 minutes. Indian Head Park consistently ranks among the lowest tax communities in Cook County. With only about 4,000 residents, the village operates on a modest scale. It has no library district and contracts out some of its services to avoid extra cost. That lean approach pays off with the median effective property tax rate here in and around 1.8% of a home's value, well under the county average of 2.1%. If you're seeking a simple, low-key suburban life and one of the lowest property tax burdens in the Chicagoland area, Indian Head Park is a gem you want to check out. Single-family homes range around $700,000 to over $1.5 million. Life in Indian Head Park is quiet and comfortable. The village offers peaceful, low-crime environment on leafy streets. It's conveniently located by I-294 and I-55, so you can easily get around and into the city. Families here send kids to strong local grade schools and then on to Lyon Township High School, which is highly regarded for academics and sports. Coming in at number 3 is Burr Ridge, located about 20 miles southwest of Chicago. Burr Ridge offers a very manageable commute. Hopping on I-55, you can drive into the loop in roughly around 25 to 30 minutes in normal traffic. There is no metro station directly in Burr Ridge, but you can also use an express bus to downtown that usually takes about an hour. Single-family homes here start in the mid-800,000s, and new construction homes can exceed $2 million. Burr Ridge is synonymous with luxury living and surprisingly low taxes. The median effective property tax rate for Burr Ridge is around 1.8% of a home's value, beating many peer communities. One of the biggest reasons is Burr Ridge's booming commercial sector. The Burr Ridge Village Center Mall and other businesses generate robust sales tax revenue. These sales bring in over a quarter of the village's revenue. That extra income lets Burr Ridge keep a property tax rate extremely low. In fact, the village portion of the local property tax bill is only around 1.5%, essentially a drop in the bucket. Residents here get excellent services, beautiful parks, and clean streets, all while the village holds the line on taxes. Burr Ridge offers a peaceful retreat with top-notch schools and quick highway access. Savvy homebuyers know Burr Ridge offers upscale living with a lighter tax load. Coming in at number 2 is Kenilworth, Winnetka, and Glencoe, 3 adjacent North Shore suburbs that share a common bragging right: ultra-low tax rates. These North Shore suburbs are only about 15 to 20 miles from downtown Chicago by car. The drive from any of these villages to the loop is typically around 25 to 35 minutes. Each town is also served by a Metra Union Pacific North Line, making train commutes easy. Single-family homes in this trio of suburbs is typically around the mid-700s and could quickly exceed $1 million, with many listings $5 million plus in these exclusive communities. The housing stock ranges from historic early 20th century mansions to newly built luxury homes. Even older homes often undergo extensive renovations. Now, I know what you're thinking: how can such wealthy communities have ultra-low property taxes? These are among the wealthiest communities in Illinois, yet their property tax rate are some of the lowest in the state. In Cook County, Kenilworth and Winnetka have the 2 lowest residential tax rates, roughly at 0.88% and 0.93%. Glencoe is not far behind at around 1%. When home values are that high, villages can raise the funds they need with much lower rates. If you can afford the price tag, you're actually getting a bargain on yearly property taxes here. Residents enjoy New Trier High School, one of the best in the nations, and exclusive perks like private beaches, sailing clubs, lush park, and quaint downtowns. Sure, the tax bill in dollars are hefty, but folks know that their effective tax rate is insanely low for Illinois. And now, on to our low property tax champion. Coming in at number 1 is Oak Brook, Illinois. Oak Brook, believe it or not, is the reigning king of ultra-low property tax suburbs. Oak Brook is about 17 miles west of Chicago, so driving to the loop typically takes around 25 to 30 minutes when traffic is light. There isn't a metro station in Oak Brook, but neighboring towns like Hinsdale or Elmhurst are just a short drive away. From those stations, train rides to downtown are around 20 to 30 minutes. Single-family houses start in the mid-800,000s and could exceed $2 million for luxury new construction homes. Most of the housing stock was built in the last 20 to 25 years with plenty of modern construction. This prestigious western suburb has no municipal property tax whatsoever. That's right, Oak Brook doesn't charge residents a single penny in local property taxes, funding its budget entirely through sources like sales tax, hotel tax, and corporate revenues. Thanks to that, Oak Brook's effective property tax rate is about 1.1%, the lowest of any Chicago area suburbs. In dollar terms, a $1 million home here pays thousands less in taxes each year than a comparable home in most other suburbs. For local leisure, Oak Brook offers one of the region's top shopping and entertainment hubs. Oak Brook Center is the second largest shopping center in Chicago metro area, boasting over 160 stores and restaurants in a beautiful open-air setting. The key is Oak Brook's phenomenal commercial base. It's home to Oak Brook Center, a premier shopping mall that draws in huge crowds and generates massive tax revenue. The village also has numerous corporate offices and hotels, providing ample sales tax and hotel tax income. These revenue streams cover the cost of police, fire, infrastructure, basically everything without tapping into homeowner's wallet. If you're seeking the ultimate property tax refuge without sacrificing lifestyle, Oak Brook is as good as it gets. If you're interested in learning more about Oak Brook, Ryan has a video all about Oak Brook where you can learn more about this great suburb. Make sure you check out the video linked below. There you have it, Chicago suburbs where you can keep more of your hard-earned money when tax time comes around. Each of these places has found a clever way to curb property taxes, be it a bustling mall, an industrial park, or even just smart budgeting. Of course, taxes aren't the only factor in choosing a suburb. You also want to weigh out schools, commute, home prices, and overall feel. Which of these suburbs would you move into? Drop your comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're relocating to the Chicago area and want to find that perfect balance between lifestyle and low property taxes, reach out to us. We help families and professionals make this move every single week without wasting money or time. Contact information is in the description box below. If you found this helpful, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss on the next breakdown of Chicago's best suburbs. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.